So here's the dining room, here's the kitchen, here's the living room, a small hallway that goes to the next room. Okay, so I just wanted to take a video and show you what the current layout of the house is. Over here is, we'll just start with the dining room. Here's the dining room. You got to keep in mind that the house was built sideways, so the front door is currently right here because the road was supposed to go straight through this way, but it ended up coming down further this way, and so this is technically the front of the house now. So I've got some plans to hopefully try and fix that. But so here's the dining room, here's the kitchen, here's the living room, a small hallway that goes to the master bedroom and the second bedroom. There's the main bathroom right here. Here's a little built-in, like a little built-in closet there. Our closet is shaped like this because the kitchen cabinets are also built in right here, so those can't really go anywhere. Here's the laundry room slash water closet, I guess. Here's the master bathroom, and then over here there's a porch thing, and then over here is another porch, and right here is this weird little, it's just small, like a little mudroom kind of thing, and then I also put the porch right here. That's the current layout of the house. I'll go ahead and show you some ideas for the add-on, as well as what we'll end up doing to the exterior of the house to make it look more like the front of the house, I suppose. So here is the tentative future layout of the house. We looked everywhere and tried so many different ideas of what we could do for an add-on in the future, and we probably honestly won't add on for another 4 or 5 years. But this was our plan here, was to add on bedrooms off of this other bedroom and cut through the closet, because there's currently a closet right here, cut through the closet right here and make a longer hallway and put 2 bedrooms here. So then it would be a 4-bed, 2-bath house. So that's supposedly the plan, tentatively, for an add-on. And then just to make the roof line blend in and everything look nice, we will go ahead and continue a porch on this side of the house as well, because this, just when you drive up, just looks like a flat back side of the house, because that's what it is. So let me show you some pictures of the outside. Okay, so here is the front of the house now. Currently there's no front door here, so we're going to add a front door right about here. Sorry, my drawings are really not the greatest. And then when we do the add-on, like I just showed you in the bedroom floor plan, the add-on will come off right about here. And then I'm hoping for some type of a slanted roof line, and then it'll blend in like that. And then this area will be kind of like a little garden area or something. And then we will have a walkway come up and around like this with cute little pebble stones or something. And then of course your plants on either side. But I'll show you real fast here what that would look like from an aerial view. So since this is now going to be the front door, the walk path will kind of do this number. Oh, wow, that's awful. It'll actually probably be smaller than that. But anyway, you got the idea. It'll actually probably be pretty shallow. Let's do this. There. Nix this idea. And then we'll end up doing like a gravel driveway type thing or a parking spot right here. Because right now there's a sidewalk that goes like this. And there's just nothing but grass over here. And right here we've got like a little flower bed type thing. And the driveway is a big circular driveway that wraps around. So we're gonna dig into this and make a gravel driveway parking spot right here. So then when people do come over, instead of being confused, like where in the world is the front door? This will be an obvious front door, I'm hoping, with a cute little walkway. And then we can make this like a little fenced in garden spot here. And then we'll just keep this open for visitors to park there if they want to. And then there they are to the front door. Sorry these pictures are so dark. That probably doesn't help you any, but it'll help you kind of get an idea. So this is currently what you drive up and see. Like I said, it's the back of a house. So this is the little area, or this would be the front door like I was showing you, where you kind of walk around. And there's going to be like this little L-shaped small little garden area. So the add-on will eventually probably come, say, here and be 2 bedrooms now. And then I'm hoping for some type of, not a huge gable, but a nice little deal like that for it to tie into the roof line. And then over here would be the added porch roof. And then the little porch to kind of blend in with it. That really stinks, but you got the idea. And then right here, we are going to, this is the back to the left of the kitchen, the little, what was I calling that? Like a small little patio area on the opposite side of that little mudroom. This is now going to be the entry. And so I would love to do a small gable roof right here as well. And then the front door will now be, because we'll close this off, the front door will now be right here. And so when you drive up, you'll see this basic type of shape. Actually, that's probably roof line's gonna match up here. But anyway, so there's that. And then this is what I was saying that's now gonna be gravel because of this little walkway. Gravel area, people can park here. And then the circular drive can continue all the way around. So this is that weird shape I was telling you about. So to the left of this is this here, this little weird patio area. And it's just so small you can't really do much with it. And then to the right of this, this is the same thing right here. So this is now, like what I was showing you, going to be walled in completely. Front door, front door here. And then a gabled roof line to tie in. You know, I probably have a nice little light hanging there. And then this would be the porch that went off that way that blended in. So this is now the entry door right here. This is going to be walled off like I had said, and it's now going to be the mud room. We're going to probably take this wall out and stop it right here, put built-in bookshelves, or not bookshelves, but built-in like coat nooks or something right here. You know how people have those with benches and stuff. And I'm thinking on this wall, probably the interior one because of plumbing, you'd have your washer, your dryer, long folding counter, and then once this is closed in, I'd like to have nice long rectangular what do you call those, vinyl paneled windows. I think that'd look really pretty. So that's now the mudroom, and it'll enter right into the kitchen. On this side of that little mudroom, we're gonna close this current wall right here. We're gonna close it off completely to where there's no windows or nothing. And then we're just gonna wall this in, put nice big windows, big windows here. And that's now going to be a little office or homeschool room or something. And I know you're wondering how you get in there because we just walled this off. There'll be a small decorative door in the kitchen that leads to it. And I'll show you that here on an overview. So I'll show you what we're planning on doing. And this is all super long term. And then I'll show you what's going to happen right away. So like I said, this is the original layout. We're going to close this wall completely off, put a door here, and this will now be the little office homeschool room that I showed you with all the windows outside. We will open this wall, and this will now be the front door or the main door, and then laundry room. Close this window off here. And we might open this up a little bit further. I'm not sure. There's currently a little chimney right here, so we'll see how that's possible. But we want to put the biggest door possible right here. We're going to put longer windows in here, and then we're going to put French doors right here. And this will be the dining room, and I want a long table here, as long as possible without feeling awkward and uncomfortable. The laundry room will then be turned into a pantry, and we're going to build in our large freezer here, and it'll just be a nice pantry, so we'll keep a nice door there. Going into the kitchen, we're going to knock this out so that it can just stay open, and then I'll want to do like a rolling butcher block countertop right here, so it'll kind of still feel like an island, but it can also be removed. I want a bigger window here, and we're going to cut this wall in half and create a little bar right here. We'll put a full-size, just a fridge, like a only fridge, no freezer. And the reason is because this hole is smaller than a standard refrigerator, and it'd be really nice to have as much refrigerator space as possible. So because we have a large full-size upright freezer, we're going to put it in here and then just do an only fridge here. The only option that another option I was really struggling with was building the fridge in this way. But there's a header right here and a room divider piece right here. And so that really threw me off, thinking, man, the fridge is going to be right outside the kitchen and in the dining room. And it might not be a big deal, but it kind of bugged me a little bit. So we're just going to go ahead and do full freezer and full refrigerator here. That way these cabinets can stay in because they're built in and they're practically part of the house. We'll take the cabinets out and replace those. And then let's see. In here, we're going to take this door out and put a large window. We got to replace this one, but large matching window here. The front door will then be here, and then we'll put a matching window here as well. When you live out in this beautiful farmland area, I just feel like it might as well have as many windows as possible because it's so beautiful, and I hate being in dark spots. And so I thought it'd be so fun to open that up. So then for the hallway area, we would like to, this took a lot of thought, but I think we finally came to an agreement here. Currently this is a closet. We're gonna, let's see, open this up to be a doorway. That's a tiny door. Close the current doorway, okay? And then close this off, this bathroom, and then put, instead of the bathroom door here, put it right here, because this is the toilet. And when you open this door, you open it literally right on top of the toilet. So this is now going to be a hallway. And then we will shorten this right here so that it doesn't feel like a super big hallway. And the reason for the hallway is because the addition is gonna go, I don't know, something like this. And then, you know, we'll have like a bedroom door here, bedroom door here, and then however those closets work, like something like this. And so there'll be a closet on this side and a closet on this side, door, door, And then this hallway won't be pointless, but we probably won't do this for a while, the addition. So for now, we're just gonna go ahead and create the hallway and put a cute little window right here at the end. That way we don't have to undo work that we, just did. And that way it won't feel like a pointless hallway. In the meantime, because of this being open more, we're gonna keep the bedroom door here, and then I'll be able to use this wall almost as an extension of the living room in a way. Like I'm thinking like a big canvas print or something right there. But, we had debated on putting the bedroom door on this wall and going into like a small hallway. And then everything we thought of just didn't make sense because I kind of like how this separates the living room from the bedrooms and the bathrooms, as opposed to, you have a random door in the living room headed straight to a bedroom. So we're just gonna keep this here, and it'll allow for a nice little chair or a bookshelf or something. Let's see, what else? So forget these for now, because that's in the future. This sliding door is gonna be shut, obviously, and we're just gonna put in a nice big window, of course. And one concern about adding on here, you're gonna lose a window, but it's okay because you'll gain a window here. And then we'll be able to put a window here. I think there'll still be plenty of light. So that's good. So as far as I know, I think I covered, let's see, master bathroom will stay, bedroom will basically stay. I'd like either a long, narrow window above the headboard, because right now this is probably where the bed will go, is what I'm kind of thinking. But these closets are really nice, so I'm not too worried about not having enough room for dressers and stuff. But I think that's it. So I also drew up one of the designs basically exactly how I showed you, except for one thing is changing. My idea was to have the French doors on this side so that you can off the dining room and close these French doors so that you can go out this way or you can go out this way. But upon further discussion, me and Jared decided that we would keep the French doors on this side. So let's close this off. Because right now they're sliding glass doors, but we're just gonna put French doors over here and then put large windows here. But the reason is I had originally wanted a big old pergola out back with a massive picnic table. So instead of leaving out this way and going up and around with all your food for the picnic table, we'll probably go ahead and put a pergola out here in the field to the right. And because currently there's a sidewalk that goes right down the center out to nowhere because they thought the road was going to go here. So we can totally utilize that sidewalk and put a nice pergola here, cook your food, come out the French doors, and go enjoy some fun fellowship out under the pergola. And so that's that. Okay, so here's the current dining room. I'll use this for reference. This wall right here that we're looking at is this wall right here. Okay, so this is the wall that we're wanting to open up as much as possible. Oh, this marker's not working good. Let's try this one. There we go. Open up as much as possible. We'll probably put a small little door here or something. Okay, not that small. There we go. Pretend there's a window. And then this will now be the homeschool room, office area right there. Here is the other dining room picture. And this wall here that you're looking at is this wall right here. So instead of these two big windows, and this is all in the future, I would love to have, that's that bad marker again. I would love to have those long, oh, maybe this is a bad one too. Those long windows, 3 of them, say, here. And then nice little ledges there, so. And then this is where those French doors will go. And we'll hopefully be able to find some that just fit right in there nice and tight. This is the dining room looking into the kitchen, which, let's see, this header here, this wall is this right here. So I want to knock this down completely, all the way back to here, where this cabinets end back here, say. And then I'd have the exposed shelves right here that you can see. And then this is where I would have the butcher block rolling cart. that could move around, turn sideways, however you want it. And I'm not sure what this is, but I think we're kind of thinking that it just matches the soffit all the way around. And he looked up and there's no need for these soffits right here. And so we're hoping that we can cut this out. And then this is where I talked about possibly having the fridge, but I'm thinking that if we can't get this to go away, then we won't do the fridge here, because I feel like that's just something that, even though it's tiny, it would bug me, and I know it. So that's that. Looking into the kitchen. Next is this area. So this is the living room. I'm sure you've figured that out. And this is all credit to Aunt Susie. Shout out to Aunt Susie. She came over and I was telling her I hadn't, decided or thought about what I wanted to do. And she's like, wow, if I were you, I would just cut this out here, put nice little pendant lights or whatever, and make this an island with a cooktop. And so that's what we're doing. And then I'm gonna, hopefully we'll get rid of these cabinets, all of the soffits, and then I really like exposed cabinets right here for my pretty white dishes. This guy is where the kitchen sink goes, and it'll stay. I would like to put a larger window just because I'm shorter and I don't know, like this seems so high to me. Here is where I would like to get rid of these cabinets and the soffits and just have really chunky wood exposed shelves right there with all my pretty dishes. There's a cup on each side. There. And then we're hoping that since these are all flat front cabinets, we can just get some made that aren't absolutely ridiculously expensive, because all we're doing is from here on over and then under the stove over here. Here is the living room, and this is the doorway that we were going to cut down and put the island in. So now we'll have an island here, completely open. I'm just going to tell myself that we need a hood vent, because that'd be a bummer to plan on not needing one and then suddenly having to have one. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and do some type of a bar top where we can put little stools under. And then here is the current front door. This current front door is not going to be there anymore. It's going to be a window to match the window on this side. On the opposite part of the fireplace, this is such a dark picture, I'm so sorry. So if you can't see, this is the fireplace. We're going to shorten this window because it'd be nice to have windows that your couch doesn't overlap on the top of if you choose to put it on that wall. The front door is now going to go here and swing open this way, of course. And then we'll have a matching window on this side. My pictures are scattered everywhere. Where are my outdoor pictures? Where are the pictures of outside? Oh, here they are. Okay, so I showed you this one already. So then keep in mind over here will be a new window. I forgot to show you that. A new window in that second bedroom, as well as a matching new window in this bedroom. So it's gonna be kind of tricky to figure out, do we wanna center the windows from the outside, or do we wanna center the windows per room? So there is everything. And I'll go ahead and show you some ideas. I just ideally would like to cover everything with pine, just so that we don't have to deal with drywall, because neither one of us love drywall. So that's the plan. And here are some of my idea boards. So here is an idea board that I made for the entire feel of the house. I have no idea if I did it properly. I know there's all sorts of different ways to do it, but this is basically textures and colors that I would love in our home. And I'll show you this here. Say like dining room table. I like the black and the natural wood, lots of green. Here's the main color palette that I would love to have, plus green. So you got your yellow, like a mossy green, a robin's egg blue, a dark gray, another yellow, and of course add like tons of tans and browns and whites and greens. I love this type of pillow. It's like or this type of pattern. It's like a Moroccan type of a pattern. Same as over here on the bedspread. I'd really like to do that. I like the jute rugs. I love yellow. Absolutely love yellow, with lots of fun patterns in the natural wood right there. Lots of furs and lots of furs. And here's a great example of what our house hopefully will look like, with the pine on the walls and the pine on the ceilings, running sideways and then running upwards. And then if we have to have headers anywhere specific, which I know we will obviously, but I would like to wrap them with a wood and stain them nicely to where they look purposeful. Oops, where'd it go? I like I just like the mature feel of it, but at the same time, fun, unexpected things like pom-poms, because I love pom-poms. There's another idea of color, another idea of feel, lots of industrial things, and lots of greenery. And take those colors being taken in perspective. This is what I would absolutely love for the main bathroom. I really like the black tub. I do have a clawfoot tub that I had bought. I like this type of the sink, the wall sink with the apron on it. Definitely touches of yellow, but mostly black and white, which is crazy for me because I absolutely love color. So to minimize the color and just put it into like pops is kind of crazy for me. I love the subway tiles, and my absolute favorite is either hex or penny tile flooring, but this is all in my dreams. So depending on how things look budget wise, we may or may not do something like that. Master bath is going to have the green touches. So what I'd kind of like to do and keep in mind with the whole house is keep the living room basically the zone for all of the colors to come together, and then each room kind of have their own touches. So the main bathroom will have the yellow, the master bath will have the green, and then so on and so forth from whatever other rooms I choose to go with. This shower is basically the shower of my dreams. It's simple. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but this is all just subway tile with a nice little basin around it. Love the exposed plumbing, and it just has a big old shower curtain that goes from corner to corner. So I love that. I love these little penny tiles with the black touches in there. I love the natural wood vanity and the black in there as well. I really want to stick with traditional permanent fixtures, you know, like your sink, your tub, everything like that, and just keep it real traditional and real old school with the original type of floorings and stuff. There's some more pattern. Green, that green, I love that green. I don't know what you would call that. It looks more lime in the video, but I kind of feel like it's more of a moss. Plants. So there's the master bath. This is what I'm thinking for the dining room, and this picture almost looks identical to the shape of ours. Like we would put the French doors right here. So these are the long windows I would love, because I think it'd be so pretty just to be able to see the field right outside. And then they've got the white ceilings. I don't love the color, just, you know, I honestly think I'm just gonna go all white in every room. Maybe not like a stark white, maybe a slightly warmer white, but to the eye, I don't think you would necessarily notice it. Let's see, here are the lights that I had purchased, and I would love for those to go over the dining room table, but they may be too massive, we'll see. I have the bistro chairs that I'm gonna have to somehow rust them up, or not necessarily rust them, but rustic them up, paint them and sand them or something. Chunky wood table, jute rug, natural woods, pattern rug. I just love the feel of it. So here's the kitchen feel. This is exactly what I would love. So the cabinets are white, black poles, wood countertops, my beautiful farmhouse sink that I got, and just white on the ceiling, white paneling. That's another look that I'm really hoping to be able to get with all the rooms. I love hobnail and natural woods, and the picture behind this is a patterned rug. Lots of wood, lots of green. So the kitchen will basically have no color other than the green and just several different shades of whites and browns and cream. And here is the feel of the exterior someday. I would love, love, love to have a white house with brown trimmings and doors and stuff and a black roof. And since we have a huge porch, almost a wraparound, it'd be fun to have a really long bench. Let's see, here's what the posts kind of look like. We'd love to wrap our posts someday. And this is the kind of walkway I love with the pebbles. And currently under our porch, it's got the wood under the roof, remember? And so when we paint the house white and add maybe, you know, wood shutters, it'll all just tie in lovely with the wrapped posts as well. Black fixtures. I love stuff like this, like furniture where it doesn't belong. I love it. And then wood door. And then, so everything will just be white, wood, and black outside as well. And then hopefully the colors will come through plants and things like that. All right, so I know that was long, but hopefully it gave you a really good idea of what it looks like over here and what our plans are. So hopefully that helped you out, and I hope you enjoyed watching that and kind of getting an idea, kind of getting in my brain of my ideas for the finished product as well as just little steps along the way. And hopefully you just enjoy watching us transform this building into a true home full of lots of love. Thank you so much for watching.